Hey everybody, Skyward here, and welcome back to another episode of Shadow Hearts from the New World. It's been a while, hasn't it? In the last episode, we defeated the boss of the Garland residence, and we learned a lot about Johnny's past from, well, memories, and also Mr. Roger Bacon himself. And after a little heart-to-heart with Shania, we finally have enough resolve to head off to the final area. And this time, we're not going to be doing any of that because it's time to do some side questing, guys. Yeah, for the next couple of videos, we're just going to be doing side quests. Almost. Actually, to be fair, there is some, in order to unlock all the rest of the side quests of the game, we do have to take care of some things. First things first, though, before we do anything, I'm going to go back to, I'm going to go to Milana Village. Because now we have some funds. The first thing I want to do before we get started with anything, go talk to good old Gerard here, the completionist. And I'm going to buy myself a coral pendant, which lowers the speed rating to 50% speed. Johnny, Shania, and Frank have one, but Ricardo doesn't. So I'm going to buy one for Ricardo. And let's see if I still got it. Damn it. Oh well, can't win them all. Couldn't get the sale. But that's okay. It's okay. Money's not important. We're gonna be swimming in money by the end of this game. Don't worry. You'll know what I'm talking about. Alright, well that was the preliminary stuff. If you can even call that preliminary. In order to unlock the side quests, we have to make one little sliver of story progress. And that involves us going to Roswell. Because if you remember, Roger was trying to repair the spaceship. And which, lo and behold, it's finished. I have to say, Mr. Carlos. They wrote about it in the newspaper, so I thought it had to be a hoax, so I came out with my son to have a look. But it turns out it was true after all. Imagine my astonishment. My son was so happy to see it too. What's little Jimmy have to say? Oh, it's Carlos Jr. Whoa, neat! It's so cool! I want it! I really want it! Yeah. Man, look at this giant spaceship. Hello, Mr. Bacon. I'm sorry I've kept you all waiting. It took a while, but I'm happy to report that it has been completely repaired. Johnny, you're going too, right? Are you ready? He is going to take us to the gate, the final area of the game. Let's go. Understood. Then prepare for liftoff. Everybody on board! We finally made it. Everyone, I know there's not a lot of time left, but if you ever feel endangered, please come back. I'll take it upon myself to get you above ground to safety. If you wish to head to the final parts of the game, to the final couple of boss fights, and the conclusion of Shadow Hearts from the New World, walk forward. If you want to take care of side quests, turn around and talk to Roger Bacon. Would you like to go back now? Yes. Because we have access to the gate, the rest, pretty much all the side quests of the game open up now. That was the only bit of story progress. If you don't care about side quests, then these next couple videos aren't for you. But I do recommend you watch, because this is very worth your time. In terms of this video, we're going to be taking care of all of the smaller bits and stuff. Like, stuff that doesn't fit into, like side quests that don't fit into its own video, if you catch my drift. Because trust me, we're going to be doing some side quests that'll be like whole videos on their own because they're big and chunky. But these ones that we're going to do today, are very minor, but are worth your time. If you've been following along, these will be available to you too. Anyway, our first stop is New York, in the Upper West Side. Because our first destination is back where we started. I know, pretty wild. Alright, so we're going to want to go to the detective agency. We're going to want to talk to Lenny. Master, you are departing already? Yeah, pretty soon. Is that right? I understand. Well, I will make Master's most favorite meat omelet and await your return. You're not going to stop me? If this were a year ago, I may have tried to stop you for a number of petty reasons. But considering how much you've grown, I have no need for concern anymore. Really? Oh, Master, you have a tear in your clothing. One moment, I just happen to have something ready for you to wear. The Liberty Ghost. Did you make this, Lenny? I was up last night making it for you. I tried to make the design the same as your regular garments. How is it? Yeah, it fits really well, and it's easy to move in. I'm flattered to hear that. My detective equipment has always been just right, and this is perfect too. Lenny, you really get me, huh? I've waited on you for many years, but Master, how long have you known? I kind of had an inkling. Your attitude was sort of fishy. And Tinkerbell isn't a very cool name. In New York City, I figured only you would use a name like that. RC. Thank you for this. Well, I'm off then. Master, do you remember 10 years ago? When I had collapsed in the desert and Master happened to pass by and offered me a cup of water? Yeah, my dad told me you looked like a bad guy and that I shouldn't get too close. But I couldn't just leave you like that. I saw your smile then, and vowed in my heart that I would serve this person for the rest of my life. While very presumptuous of me, I expect to live another 50 years, so you better come back alive. Another 50 years? Of course, until I can hold your grandchild in my arms, I have no intention of dying. Haha, got it. I'll come back for sure. Well, I'll see you then. Yes, be careful. Please be careful. Such a heartwarming conclusion to the story of Tinkerbell and all that stuff. Anyway, the Liberty Ghost is Johnny's ultimate armor. This is the best armor you can get for him. A stadium jacket handmade by Lenny for the Master. You can see that's, I mean, it's only 7 extra defense, but hey, 7 defense is 7 defense. Can't complain about that. Whew. And I kind of like how it's essentially what Johnny is wearing right now, but all, like, patched up. Kind of nice. Well, that's one thing down. We're not done with Johnny just yet. Our next destination will take us to Roswell. Yet again, I know. Calm down. Now this I'm actually a fan of. I think it's kind of funny. Yes, even in this late in the game, we're still having quirky moments, you know? There's a lot of heart to this game. They call it Shadow Hearts for a reason. Anyway, this next quest involves Mr. Bacon again. Johnny, I have something important to talk to you about. But do you have a moment? Well, what is it? Why are you getting all serious? I have something to ask you, man to man. Man to man? I see. I'm listening. Thanks. Actually, the reason I came all the way to this continent is because I held a single aspiration. Of course, I have not told anyone about it yet, so I get it. I won't tell anyone. Well then, let's talk. The other reason I came to the US, this other reason is the legendary economic periodical. I came to search for New York Heaven. Huh? An economic periodical? A legendary one, that is. They say if you manage to get but one copy of New York Heaven, people on the Wall Street will dance wildly all night. How should I put this? The New York Heaven was banned recently. What? No, don't say anything else. Well, it's not really something to be talked about openly anyway. Anyway, that's what I want. Johnny, you're my only hope. Please help me. Okay, I get it. I got it, but... Hey, so what is this New York Heaven anyway? You You ask too much, too soon. Guys. It's porn. Roger wants porn. Yeah, a little bit of history lesson. Did you know back in the day, porn was illegal? God, why am I talking about this? There's probably kid viewers. Oh well, I'm 18 years old. I'm an adult. Man-to-man talk. If the game's gonna talk about it, it's gonna talk about it. Yes. Roger wants his hand on some dirty stuff. And there's only one place I know where to get the dirty stuff. We're going to Alcatraz. Which means we get to hear the music one last time. Yep, I'm not kidding. This is the last time we're ever coming to Alcatraz. Oh, you were awesome, Alcatraz. But you came too soon. Although I gotta say, those videos tend to actually be like, they actually, I think out of all the Shadow Hearts videos we've done, I think the Alcatraz and Las Vegas ones are actually like the most popular ones that I've done. I just had to hear that again. Alright, so where we need to go is we need to head to the kitchen because... It should be the kitchen. Yes. Detective Ness. Hey, Mr. Detective. I have something to ask you. Huh? What's that? Could you keep it brief? Do you have a book called New York Heaven? Huh? What? Where did you hear about that? Nobody's supposed to know about it. Huh, so you have it after all. Tarnation, you're feeding me loaded questions. Not purposely, but there's someone who really wants that book. Do you think you can hand it over? Are you kidding? Do you have any idea how hard it was for me to get this book? Well, I don't really care either way. A detective with a bright future, in possession of a banned magazine, it'll give the public a good laugh. That's below the belt, playing off my future with the New York Heaven. Okay, I get it, I've just gotta give it to you, right? The New York Heaven. So this is the New York Heaven. Oh, don't open it. It's got a lot of problems. Problems? Hey, it wasn't like you to help out like that, Master Meow. Yeah, well, I loathe anyone that has to do with law enforcement. Just wanted to bully him around a little. What else do you have to say, Ness? You don't have anything else with me, do you? Now leave me in peace. Ah, my New York Heaven. The last time we're ever gonna see this place. Lots of good memories. Lots of good memories. Oh, sayonara, Arkansas. Yeah, sayonara, Arkansas. No. Sayonara, Alcatraz. You were a great area. So now with the porno, guys. Now with the porno, we can go back. I swear to God, I feel like half of this episode has just been about porn at this point. Alright, that's enough of that. That's enough. No more. That's the best you're getting. I'm gonna miss this game. I did the calculations. We have this and 6 more videos afterwards. Kind of sad. That's besides the point. Alright, so now we got the New York Heaven. We gotta go and return it to Mr. Bacon. Oh, Roger. I got the book. Magazine. Roger, here. Oh, that's it. The New York Heaven I've been dreaming about. I had to think in my lifetime I could revere this before my very own eyes. Thank you. How can I express my gratitude? Well, I wouldn't mind reading it. Right, that thing I set aside. Wait 1 second. Huh? Was he even listening to me? Well, whatever. Okay, here it is. My utmost gratitude. This knife? That's right, because it has such a sharp edge, I've secured it away for a long time. According to legend, it has the power to even cut a planet as easily as if it were a cherry. Sounds incredible. Yes, it's incredible. The gods, so frightened by its power, did not give this knife a name. Really? Kind of inconvenient, not having a name. What should I call it? How about Cherry Bowie? Huh? Natan? What are you doing? Coming out of nowhere like that. What does it mean? It does not have a deep meaning. Why are you upset? I think it's a good name. Shania, you too? It seems it has been decided. Well, Johnny, please take it. The Cherry Bowie. Well, it does look powerful. I'm grateful for this, but I've got mixed feelings. The Cherry Bowie. Johnny's ultimate weapon. You can't get a weapon more powerful than this. Lucky us. Now, the next thing we want to take care of is also in Roswell. And it's actually in the military base. Finally got used to this job, no matter how long. Yeah. Go on. Do I have to talk to you? Clarence and Chief. Yeah, okay, there we go. Now I can go in. Now, enemies still spawn in this area, so I will say, if we get into any random encounters, I'm going to cut them out. Been a while since we've been here, huh? It really has. Although, I guess I don't have to worry about random encounters, because we're going to be slicing and dicing them in half. You know how it is. I'm going to go slap through here. Oh, memories, guys. Memories. Memory lane. Memories. Precious memories. Let me see if I got the map right. Okay. So we basically want to head to where we fought the boss of this area. If you recall. We don't want to head down to the elevator. We want to head down here. Because in here, if we head upstairs, we can talk to the chief director over here. Hey, Mr. Strange, I've been wanting to see you. Oh, my dear Frank, me too. Since when have you guys been so close? Aha, Mr. Strange understands Frank's ninja arts better than anyone else. Thanks to Frank, my eyes were opened. I was always looking into space and forgot about the existence of the great ninja arts here on Earth. So, Frank, I have prepared a special present for you. Take it! The Phoenix suit. Oh, it is so beautiful and exciting. A Japanese science ninja team costume. It will definitely look good on you. For me, I don't have the words to thank you. Hee, don't worry about it. In return, on the day of the coming alien invasion, please lend me a hand. Of course, leave it to me. A strange friendship is budding. Yeah, two weirdos hitting it off. Yeah, just talking to him, you get yourself the Phoenix suit, which is Frank's ultimate armor. Nice. Now that's it for collecting pieces of equipment. Actually, no, I lied. There is one more thing that I never got on my first playthrough, but if I remember correctly, is worth grinding. Not worth grinding, but worth grabbing, because it will save you a lot of time. I mean, not too much in the grand scheme of things if you want my honest opinion, but hey, any little bit helps.
What? Already finished?
Piece of cake battle. Hey, a phoenix tail. And I got 3 extra souls. And at least Shania got a level up. God bless. I felt bad about her missing the experience from the last boss fight. Like, you have no idea. Like, you know how much it hurts watching one of your party members barely not level up? Like, come on, 32 experience points. You can't make that up. Can't make that up. Alright. So that takes care of everything here in Roswell. And our next destination is, like I said, this is something, what we're going to do next is something I don't think I did in my first playthrough. Actually, no, I know I didn't do it in my first playthrough. Again, it's not necessary to grab this, but if you want to make your life easier, I recommend you do. Our next destination is Vilcabamba. Which means we get to hear the awesome music again! I missed a chest. A seal of force. Okay, I can't blame myself for missing that one, okay? Because they locked us into a cutscene when we walked in here. Well, at least I have something work here. Who needs power? Frank oddly needs power. Take it, Frank. Alright, so our item of the day that we need is at the depths of Vilcabamba. Basically the boss room. I could have gotten this way earlier, and I'd probably recommend that you grab it earlier. But, you know, it is what it is. What's good is that this can also help for some grinding. Maybe not too well, but, you know, the enemies here gave decent experience. It also helps that we pretty much solved all the puzzles already, so we can just walk straight to the end. You know, you catch my drift? Oh, this music. I'm jamming. We grooving. Of course, I'm going to be cutting out all battles, so, yeah. Damn you interrupting the music.
As long as this lamp burns, evil shall never fire.
Nathan got a level up from that fight. I know, what? Weird, right? Buddy Quasi. Alright. Alright, this I can go up. Yeah, ride it, bro. Ride it, Johnny. And now we can go further into Vilcabamba. Or Vilcabamba. And our prize should be right around here. I don't know the exact location. I just know that it was around here, and in our favorite area, the boss area. Yes, I believe that's it over there. Yeah, I know what. How mean of them. The aesthetic earrings. If I were to look at the description of this item. Acquired soul energy up by 20%. Again, I've been hyping up souls a lot. Like, I've been hyping up the souls. I'm gonna check around here.
Zep, no problem. I hit you with the blunt side.
Finish that battle real good. As I was saying, I'm gonna check around here real quick for any items.
Hey you, be sure to brush your teeth.
I have concluded that there is nothing here. So just to save ourselves some time, I'm gonna meet you guys back outside of the Vilcabamba. And we're going to be discussing the final topic of the day, the last little side quest that I want to take care of. I recommend you do it too. So I'll see you guys outside. Alright, the last side quest we're going to be taking care of today is within Arkham University. This was hinted at a while ago, if you have a good memory. You may recall that we had heard of a new professor that had taken over Professor Gilbert's room, we had talked to, and he had said that he can recreate fights for us with enemies that we had faced. Of course, we couldn't do anything yet because he hadn't been ready yet, but it's been a while since we've seen him. So we figured, let's go talk to him. Ah, you've come. I've grouped up the battle problems to make them easier to understand. Well then, which problem do you want to try and solve today? Basically, we have a bunch of fights that we can do. If I were to, and usually they're just fights like, you fight old enemies and just do stuff like here. If I did basic Bestiology 1, we'd just be fighting 5 different battles with basic enemies. And because there's like no terms, it'd just be basically 5 battles and all that stuff. But you know what? We'll demonstrate that. Right, now I'll give body to the beasts. Even though they're not the real thing, you better not lower your guard. So with this, we can choose any team we want. I'll stick with the huge... the dream team. Let's start the problem. Yeah, pit fight conditions, just win the battle. Now, because we're so far into the journey, it's no trouble at all. This is pathetic. Again, you're meant to do this way earlier. Like, look, I mean, I hit like a great.
I'm pretty strong, huh?
Murdered. Start next trial.
I won't show any mercy if you get in my way.
Now, I do believe that if you missed any snap cards throughout the journey that you can't really get again, like the Thugs and Fat Thugs, you can get them again, right here. You can get them again if you missed out on them, so... This is how you're meant to get all the snap cards in case you miss them. Damn, I feel bad. He only had 18 health, and Ricardo just shot him in the freaking chest. Way to make me feel bad, Ricardo. Johnny, I don't know why you're sweating. These guys are from freaking Roswell. What was that, like episode 10? Man, we've come a long way. Bam, bam, wham, bam, here comes Pam. Actually, you're not from Roswell, you're from somewhere else. I forget. With our next foe.
I'm going to play you a record.
Ooh. Now you're getting scary. What was this? This was Alcatraz, right? I think. Probably. Bam, bam. Ooh, 161. Right on the nose. Pathetic.
This was a mismatch.
It was a mismatch. You're absolutely right. Anyway, our last battle. Just you guys. Okay. Hold on. Let's go a little crazy here. Wasn't even subtle, man. Murdered. Murdered in cold blood. Damn, Johnny.
I'm so strong.
Trial complete. Oh, just as I hoped. Seeing them in battle was really much more impressive in person. Oh, that's right. I owe you a prize. Fight for me again sometime. You get a star brooch. Do we have one of those before? I don't remember. Let us check. Nope. Allow escape when everyone has gone at berserk. That's actually a pretty good reward. Yeah, so these are worth your time to do. But I just wanted to do that one for an example. There are two that, regardless of if you plan to do all of these or not, that I absolutely recommend that you do. And those are... If I can find them. We need to complete App Beast Med 2, which there are 3 terms. Physical attacks are prohibited, win each battle within 5 minutes, and enemy must be airborne to take damage, and you can only have one person on your team. Now give a bite to the beast, even though they're not the real thing, you better not lower your guard. I believe the person you want to have for this is Shania. She's got like the best skill for that. I have a guide open just as like a reference. Let me get my thing. Let me look for App Beast Med 2. Yeah, the physicals are... It's a little crazy. So yeah, the special thing about this is that you actually fall under the conditions too. So unless they knock you in the air, they can't hurt you. Ooh, let's see. Yeah, it's pretty easy. It's an easy one. You just gotta make sure you apply with the terms. It's really not that bad. It's pretty simple. So you want to be, I want to say Tatenka is probably your best bet, because she's good with physicals. Also make sure, because we're timed, make sure to set your time to short. So essentially you want to do double attacks. So what we can do is, we can do something like Rock Bump, which will knock them in the air. Or we can do, oh, we have to use special skills. Alright, so so the key here is you want to do something like Rock Bump, and then you want to hit them with something else, like, if they're gonna be in the air, you're gonna want to hit them, with something like Red Nova. So we do this. Knock them in the air. And bam. Pretty easy. Yeah, see, exactly. They can't do a damn thing to you. As long as you just take it easy, you should be able to do this no problem. They do fill you up with everything you need to do it, so Rock Bump, ooh, you guys are lined up. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Knock y'all up in the air. And give y'all a Red Nova. And that takes care of that. But there are 2 battles here. Yeah. How, Shania?
Let's hurry and finish them off.
Airborne to take damage. Alright. Should be pretty easy. Same strategy as before. Go to Tanka. It's the Mafia, guys. The Mafiosa. Same thing as before. Go for a, actually, what does Ebony Cluster do? Oh, that's only for airborne enemies. Okay. My bad. Alright, so we're gonna go for the Yuge. The key is you're gonna want to get them all in a row. Take out most of them at the same time. So do that. Then you get a Red Nova going. You know the drill. It is what it is. Up in the air. I was gonna say one didn't get hurt, but then I remember, oh, it only hit 3 of them up there. I'd say the only thing you have to worry about this is the small ring, which even then that's not even that bad. Oh, not the fickle ring. They do hit a lot of double attacks, so they kind of take up a lot of time, which is annoying as all hell. But you know, you gotta deal with it. Let's see. Oh wait, shit! Fuck. Excuse my French. I didn't do a double. So now I gotta wait through it. I'm not worried about time. Not really. I had to take a sip of a drink. I'm not worried about time. Alright. Set it to double. Then go for the Rock Bump. Okay, they're lined up pretty good. Go for the Rock Bump, and then go for the Red Nova. I don't know if they'll actually hit them or not, unfortunately, for all of them. Like, unfortunately, they're kind of spread apart, so they might just get, like, yeah, it only hit one of them. It's alright. We're taking care of them. So, double. Go for a rock bump. And then go for a ebony. How big is the ebony cluster? Like, how big is the hit radius? It wouldn't do anything. Never mind. Alright, so we're gonna want rock bump. Red Nova. We'll just stick with what works. We should be good. As long as they don't cause no trouble. I'm gonna hit one of them. Play with the combo attacks, guys. I want to kill ya. Red Nova on you, sucker. That's... Yeah, we got this in the bag. Alright, so now we only have one more guy left. Rock Bump. And end it off with our specialty Red Nova. And that's that trial. So there's that down. The reason I recommended that one was because... Yeah, Saving Battle really is good. The reward for this one, an owl statue. Which is one of the statues that we needed. One of two that we were missing. The other one is basic Bestiology 4. Team of 4 or less, there's only one battle, and you have to use special arts are prohibited, and you need to do a finishing blow that exceeds 30 consecutive hits. So basically, we just need to kill this enemy within a hit of 30, within a 30 hit combo, which is actually pretty easy to do. It's not too bad. So we're gonna head here. So what team am I gonna want according to this guide? Shania ain't gonna be good for this one because she can't do, her skills aren't usable. So, let's see. Your max hitting skills. So, I think what I remember doing was I went with Johnny, I went with Frank, I went with Slim Hilda and Ricardo. This should do it. Because what we want to do is we just want to hit the combo.
What's your favorite rhythm?
So combos are the best way to go about this. Oh, wait. You can't use special skill. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so combos are the way to go. Can't use Stellar Magic, unfortunately. Wait, no, you can. If you combine Stellar Magic, D combos are actually pretty good, too. You basically want to use all your heavy hitters. Which is why someone like Hilda might be good. So we got that. Let's go to Johnny. Let's see. Do I have any good stuff? Ground 9 hit. You hit them. And Johnny, you can go for a just a regular attack. Again, don't worry about hitting like the perfects or not. You can only do 1 damage to this thing, and it has 35 health. So as long as you pretty much kill this thing, you should be fine. Let's get Frank. He doesn't have much in the way of magic, however, he does have a lot of hits. Can I switch over to just a regular combo? I can. There we go. And then if we do something with Hilda, like if we just do something simple like let's see. Hilda should do it, but I might want to... No, that wouldn't work. Rock Bump would do good. This should do it. Did we do it?
Are you hooked yet?
Trial complete. Yeah, just see you help Professor Lovecraft. And we get the horse statue. And with that, if we go to Shania's thing, we now have all of her statues. This is very important. Because one thing we're going to want to work towards for the rest of the game is maxing out all the statues. It is very important that you do this. Thankfully, we made a lot of progress on some of them, but this is why souls are important. You're not gonna have enough souls to do it. Just being clear with you, we're not gonna have enough souls to do everything here. We might be able to max out one and get close to another one, but we're not gonna have enough souls to max out everything, which means we're gonna have to grind. Now, there is stuff coming up that can kind of mitigate some of the grinding. And there are better places to grind. But that's why I want you to get the aesthetic earrings. Because that will pretty much knock your grinding time in half. I swear to God when I say I've once wasted 7 hours grinding just to get this done. We're going to be grinding a lot. Which is why between every video, I'm going to be grinding everyone like a couple levels between every video. To mitigate some of the grinding. Like, for example, before the next episode, everyone, with the exception of probably Shania, is going to be like level 40. Because I want to be in the 40s when you... I recommend you actually get to the 40s before you start doing these next couple side quests. Last thing we're going to do before we stop for the day is I'm actually going to charge up some of these statues. So give me some of that. Thunderbird will probably be getting the short end of the stick when it comes to this stuff. Because I'm going to probably focus on La Serene and Tatenka. Or Tanka. I mean, it's worth your time to get these statues. I mean, like, for example, this one lowers the, you can lower the MP use of the skills and all that stuff. That's pretty good. So let's see. How many souls do I have? We have, if I can just check here, what am I doing? We have 1,361 souls. So we're gonna see if I can do this. We can max this up. Let's see. We're gonna aim for, I'm pretty sure we can max out one statue. Or one, fusion. Hail Solid, Bright Oracle. Nice. Resurrection, Current Breath. Those are pretty good. Some of the statues are not as expensive as other ones, but there are some. There are the pricey ones. La Serene ability is going to increase. Normally, I believe the first two, these two up here, are pretty expensive. This one, Shark Statue, is the least expensive. Which is, you know, that's good. Saves us the trouble. I think we should be able to max out La Serene, which is nice. Yeah. Nice! We did it! That's one statue maxed out. So let's move over to Tanka and see if there's anything I can do. What would I want to level up? I guess MP use. You know. So that way at least I can use all my buffs without worrying about MP at all. And we can get you to level 4. So our special skills are going to get more powerful. Yay! Yeah, all that souls, and we were able to max out at least one of the fusions, but only get like about a fourth of the way through the other ones. So I'm going to be grinding off screen. A lot of grinding. But now we have that open up. And again, all that stuff has a purpose we'll get into in the future. But with that being said, I think we're going to call it quits for today. We got a lot of side questing done. We got ultimate armor for Johnny and Frank. We got Johnny's ultimate weapon. All that good stuff. That being said, next time on Shadow Hearts from the New World, we're going to be tackling a pretty big side quest regarding a certain mariachi. See you guys then.